So I took a day off work today in my landscaping business and I messaged clients. I said, you know what? I'm going to take a long weekend actually because the threshold started to stress me out a bit where I was feeling like my landscaping business was running me instead of me running it. And this is the first time this season. We're very busy. We're booked out like 6 weeks and the phone is ringing. And I felt that feeling start to creep up on me a couple days ago. And as soon as it started to go over the edge, I said, that's enough. My business doesn't run me. And I made the decision, long weekend. And I'm very happy that I did this because I remain in control and I feel calm. The old me would have freaked out. And I realize here's what it is. A service business is riddled with deadlines. As long as you keep saying yes and you got your promise on the line, you can be a good boy and keep showing up and doing all these things for all these people and making money and giving yourself or getting attaboys and making money, and it's great. But what if you were terrified to actually stop for a minute because you feel like the whole rug's going to get pulled out from underneath you, or it means you're completely irresponsible, or it means that, like, what does it mean if you just say no and you take a long weekend? Because you know at a deep level you require a little bit of sleeping in, relaxation, rehydration, and to just to spend some time enjoying some nature. Then you can go back in and just crush it. We feel like we can't afford this. We feel like it's the worst thing we could possibly do. Well, what if we can't afford not to do it? I've burned the candle at both ends for a long time, and I've pushed myself into, I wouldn't call it a nervous breakdown, but more like you're running around with bags under your eyes in a reactive state, very unhealthy till your stomach hurts. You're only sleeping 3 to 4 hours a night, and you're just running in survival mode in a reactive state, and it's very unresourceful, and it's not healthy for you or your family or your future or anything. I have gray hairs to prove it. And it's taken me a long time to get to this place where I can feel this inner, it's like these buffer tanks. It's this inner calibration system. There's a saying when you're driving down the highway and your check engine light comes on, do you like pull over or you just keep going? And so I would keep going, telling myself stories that I must. And so the more, responsible way would be to structure in set vacations. Okay, we're going to have a vacation here, 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 and here in the year. And we're going to give people bonuses. We're going to take time off, and we're going to book this Airbnb. And so, and now if I didn't have the flexibility, I would not do this right now. But I've built my business and my life so I have more flexibility because I know myself and I'm prone to having breakdowns. I've experienced that in the past by overworking. So I build the flexibility into my schedule that if I have to have a release valve and take a day or two off, I can. Getting out of the field in my landscaping business and having people help me and work for me, and also growing a media business has helped. But I've learned that if you have to be the chief cook and bottle washer and wear all the hats and do everything and be trapped in what's called a stage one business where you're doing everything, there's only so much runway and only so long you can do that before it literally eats away and erodes at your mental and physical health and the health of your family and relationships. So use that time wisely to learn the lessons and get yourself to a stage 2 or stage 3 businesses where, like, you have some employees, you've gotten out of the field, you've gotten better clients, and you can pick and choose the jobs that you want to do, because there's only so long you can do that. I think about around the 5-year mark, if you've been running hard, like working like 70 to 90 hours a week for 5 years straight, at that point, there's only a matter of time where you're going to have a complete meltdown. Sorry, it's not funny. I've been doing coaching for years. Like, I believe that I have a gift, and I talk to people not only on videos but on one-on-one, and I can feel where people are at, and they trust me and they open up, and people have shared things with me through coaching that they go through by overworking themselves in places they end up, and it's not a pretty picture. So I believe it's my due diligence to make this quick video and put out like a warning that you got to get proper sleep. Not you won't always get proper sleep, and if you don't get sleep, you got to find a way to catch up. You got to stay hydrated. You can't be eating fast food, and you have to, even if it's painful, find a way to decrease the amount of toxicity or toxic people in your life. I stuttered when I said that because I've been through this myself, and it triggered a little bit of the boundaries that I've had to set in my own life with toxic people, and it's not easy. But you're playing the long game here. There's the short game and the long game. The short game is go work your ass off and do a bunch of stuff and make money. The long game is be healthy and happy and productive. And when you play the long game, you watch your money go up. You watch your money, your credit score, your everything. And that's when everything will start to come to you and attract to you, where you literally can just snap your fingers and boom, you can have great relationships, make money at will, have good sleep. But if you start to get into the habit of comparing yourself to other people on social media, saying, but I gotta have this and I gotta be there, blah, blah, blah. I think that everything happens in God's time and in your own pace. And if you need higher levels of coaching and consulting, or like, go seek it and find it. Go get the information that you need to build the life that you see fit and that you require for yourself. If you want to have a multi-million-dollar business, dude, the work's out there. Go get it. Go find out how to do. If you do landscaping, that's what this channel is mostly about. I talk about kind of like personal development. Go join the Equip Expo. Actually, you can get 50% off your tickets if you use promo code KELFIS50 or Keith50 during checkout. I'll put a link in the description below. It's every year. The event is in Louisville, Kentucky in October. But go sign up for all their classes and literally go there and learn how to do, like, I think it's ICPI, the brick paving, luxury outdoor, learning your business finances and sales and marketing. You can go get around a bunch of 7-figure players and people that are doing it. And then literally in the next 12 to 24 months, you could triple your business and have a lot more stuff going on and make a lot more money. And then you can leverage yourself to the point where your business is a stepping stone. You can invest in real estate or Airbnbs. You could wake up in 5 years and have 2 multi-million-dollar businesses, money in the bank, a vacation home, and just still be sitting there fishing, catching fish. But the most important part is that your inner compass and your peace and your boundaries around your peace, you don't sacrifice them to the point where you don't have any peace at all, because you can't put a price on peace, man. So anyways, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button and thumbs up. I'm Keith Kalfas, dog. Go to keithkalfas.com/events to find out the events that I'll be around the country this year. I'll be speaking at the huge convention in August in Nashville, Tennessee. I'll also be at the Louisville, Kentucky in October, and then maybe some other stuff, but I hope you're doing very well. And I'm also putting together a free mini-series on how to launch your landscape business and get it to 100K fast. It's keithkalfas.com/landscaping series. I'll put a link below. All right, peace. Look at my doggy. He's a good boy. He's a good doggy.